Hi everybody, and welcome to Christmas Virtual Staffcraft. So I wondered if you'd like to join me in making a tiny woolly hat for your Christmas tree, and you could even make it in your favourite football team colours. It's just wool, there's no knitting involved, there's no crochet involved, but we're going to make one of these lovely little hats. Let's do it. Okay, so I've cut a strip of cardboard which is about 12 centimetres long and about a centimetre wide, just out of the middle of a toilet roll, but you can use absolutely anything at all. So that will make the little hat that was about the same size as the one I showed you earlier. So what I'm going to do is glue it now with a centimetre overlap there, just like that. Okay, and here's one I prepared earlier. So I have prepared some lengths of wool. Now these are round about 21 centimetres long, but again you don't have to be too precise with this. Okay, about 21 centimetres long. And all we're going to do quite simply is to loop it in half, take the looped end, pass it through the middle of your circle, and then take the two loose ends and put them through the loop that you've made and pull it tight. There you go. Pull it tight, and then it forms a little ridge there. Okay, so let's do another. There's our wool. Fold it in half, poke it through, take the loose ends, put them through the hole that you've just made, the loop you've just made, and pull it tight, and it just sits there gripping the cardboard. And one more. Through, take the ends, oops, and push them through that loop. Pull it tight. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a pattern on this one. So I'm going to have 3 little loops of white, and then I'm going to have 3 loops of red. So I'm just going to change to red now. And exactly the same, we just do exactly the same all the way around until we get back to the beginning. So there's my first red. And just pushing it up as we go, just to keep it nice and tight. Okay, I'll see you at the end. And you rejoin me just on my last 3 reds. So here we go. And there's the last one. That's That's it. So now we just spread them around so it's all nice and even, and pull it nice and tight. Okay, so what we want to do now is to form the cuff, that ribbing part of the bottom of the hat. So what we're going to do is push all this right through to the other side. That's it. And just sort of ease it out so it's all going in the same direction, and pull it gently, and that forms a nice little edge for our hat. So keeping these as straight as you possibly can, what we're going to do now is to tie them all together to make the part at the top of the hat. So bring it all together like that, somewhere about there, and then I need a finger. Could I have a finger, please? Thank you, finger. And I'm just going to tie a double knot on there. Thank you, finger. There we go. So as you see, it's starting to look very much like the little hat now. So all that's left to do now, because the that piece of wool that we put on to tie the knot now becomes part of the bobble that goes on the top. So all we need to do now is to snip into this to make our little bobble on the top. And you have to go fairly close in. Okay, that's it, get rid of all that, and then I like to cut a little closer on the edge that's nearest to the hat to make it look like a circular bobble, a pom-pom on the top of the hat. And do a little bit and then take a look, give it a fluff and see if it's shaping up in the way that you want it to be. There we go. So I've just threaded up one piece of red wool. I'm just going to simply pass the needle underneath that part where you've just tied it, all the way through the other side, pull your needle off, bring it up, tie a knot in the end, and it's ready to go on the tree.